But you are meant to live an unconventional life. You really are. You're meant to live an unconventional life. You are already living out your purpose. And you might be feeling like you're in this energy of like, oh, I need to go and do this or look for this job or whatever to feel like I'm important or I am doing something or I'm being productive, but you're already living your purpose. And so these things that are coming towards you are because you have put in the time. You've been locked in for so many years. You've been putting in the time. So I feel like Spirit is kind of coming through to say, like, you deserve such beautiful things in your life, but more importantly, you've really worked hard on yourself in order to be the person that is able to receive it now. And for a lot of years, you weren't in receiving mode. You were such a giver, such a people pleaser, such a safe space for other people, but never for yourself. And so this is a time in your life where you truly get to be in a place of wonder and of getting to just watch the most miraculous things start occurring for you, because this is a period of your life where, yes, you've been lit up. You have been a beacon of hope and of love for so many people, and now you get to see all of that come back to you. And so this is going to be, oh God, the most beautiful union. We've got 3 of Swords with the 5 of Swords coming up in reverse as well. Some of you have truly experienced a lot of different forms of heartbreak, whether through a romantic partner or maybe even through family, through mother or father wounds. Doesn't really matter. There's a lot that you have had to learn. There's a lot of lessons that you have had to go through with different people. But this is your justice. Getting to have this, getting to experience this is your justice. Is you getting to have what you want, just in a way you never thought was ever going to be possible for you, because you're manifesting all that you desire. We have the World card. Okay, this is a new cycle for you. 6 of Pentacles. We have the Empress on the back. What do we have? Knight of Pentacles. So this is definitely a person that has made a decision about you, and now you're getting to see that unfold. So let's see where this goes next, because this decision has been made. The decision has been made. Maybe your ears have been ringing as well. You're on a lot of people's mind. I feel like a lot of people think about you, and not in a way that's like, you know, oh, like I'm thought about, but like a lot of how people think about you. Like, you make people wonder about themselves, about their life, about what they're doing. But you're on this person's mind. You are on this person's mind. What do we have? 4 of Wands. Look, we got the Chariot. And it's 11:11 on the clock right now. Chariot and the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, no matter what anyone has said, some other people might be like, this isn't your fucking person. And maybe you're looking back and you're like, oh, that was so embarrassing that I did that. Or looking back on past things that you did. But I feel like this is an entirely different person. Like, you both are 2 entirely different people to who you once were. And this feels very healing. It feels very whole. This is not something that I feel like is something that is toxic. Maybe it was in the past, but like I said, it's like it never really evolved into something that you truly would like wanted, right? It just either was nothing or it's just a friendship, and it didn't go beyond that. And I truly feel like maybe it just wasn't the timing. It wasn't the timing. That was never where it was meant to happen. And maybe even like there's this energy that's coming through where maybe you came to this sort of conclusion where you're like, oh, it's going to happen in the next 2 years. Like, it just, something about it feels like you knew it was going to happen in a certain timeline, but it was like specifically years. It was, oh, it's going to happen in the next 2 years. Like, I just let go. But Chariot coming in is we've arrived at that timeline. We have arrived at that timeline. There's a reason why you couldn't release something. It's like your heart couldn't let this go. Couldn't move on from it. But yeah, this is like this person knows that you are their person. You are their person. No matter how you move through life, it's like you feel each other. You feel each other. Almost like it's like you're the same person, and you just feel, them every day. Every day that you just feel them. And I feel like this person is also similar, where it's like you're going through similar things, maybe just in different ways, but there's this stillness. It's almost like you're just both sitting on opposite sides of the room. Like the feelings are there, the emotions are there, like you're connected to your purposes, you're aligned, you're open, and spirit's like, what the fuck? What more do we need to do to bring these idiots together? Like, calm the fuck on. And you're both over there like, what do I do now? Like, what do we do now? What is the path? I feel like you're both in this energy of like, what do I do? Like, where to from here? And spirit's like, we've got to do everything. Here we go. And so everything that is bringing together is like, is being divinely guided by spirit. It's almost like you're both connected to a string that only you two are attached to, and it's like pulling you closer and closer and closer and closer until you're standing right in front of each other. There has been just so much healing that you've both done on both sides of you. Both of you could be hermits, you know, you stick to your own, or you stay in your own circles, like maybe you don't leave your house, but there is a risk that you're both taking, and I feel like the risk is on each other, because maybe to everyone else it doesn't make sense. You're from different backgrounds, different cultures, different families, different circles, like it doesn't make sense. But to the both of you, something about it just feels so right. Like you could write a book about this, you could write a movie about this, 1,000 years could go by and it would still be there. It would still be there. It doesn't matter what has occurred or where you've gone, like it would still be there. And so this is something special. This person and you together are so special. And it's a union that was always meant to happen. It was like divine calling, right? It was a divine union. This is a soulmate that you were always meant to meet in this life. But there's been so many external things that have pushed you both back. And maybe both of you have come from maybe either broken homes or just homes where you had to be the one to solve everything. You had to be the one that had to be strong, had to take care of people, had to do the healing work, had to break the cycles. Like you've both been in very like different places in life where you had to take care of other people, you know, so much so that you were never the focus of your life. Everybody else was. And so over probably the last, I would say 2 years, there has been so much healing that you've both needed to do. And maybe meeting each other was that point where you had to go through it. You had to awaken to the next level. You had to have those realizations. You had to have those hardships, those struggles. You had to be separated. And now it's like you're one and you get to be one together. So I'm really excited. I feel like this is, oh my God. It feels like this is like the finale of like, oh my God, it's here. I've arrived. I can breathe. I can actually take a breath now. Everything makes sense. Everything makes sense. And it's like when you and this person come together, everything begins to make sense. Life gets to begin. A new story gets to be written. A new story gets to be written. Ace of Cups. Yeah, okay, let's do one more card and then that's it. But yeah, your manifestations they've taken such a long time. They've taken such a long time to finally find you. They've taken such a long time. And I feel like in some sort of way, that's exactly the way it was meant to go. That's exactly how it was meant to be. It was meant to take time. Yeah, it was meant to take time. Never for the reason that you weren't meant to have it, but there was just so much that you needed to go through. There's so much that you needed to overcome, that you needed to work out on your own. Because this is not something where you're having to heal from things that broke you both together. This is about coming together and choosing to grow, choosing to continue this healing process, knowing that this is the person that you want to do that with, that you want to spend forever with. This is a person where your body finally feels safe and seen. And so this is just, this is a whole nervous system thing too, of like finally being able to be at peace around a person that gives you that. that allows you to be that in their presence, and you do the same to them. This is like your aura, your energy is able to calm them down just by being there. And then look, we have the Ten of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. So is it too sunny? Why we can't see this? There we go. Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, this person has already made a decision about you. So this is something that is beginning to open up in your life, and I feel like Spirit is just saying, don't try to control it, don't try to force it, don't try to manipulate the energy, just be a part of it. No, it's already on your path. You're about to walk straight into it and into this person. Let the universe show you how truly amazing life can be, because you deserve it. So I love you guys. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Okay, bye.